क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।
Well, hello and a very good morning to all our viewers of Cricket Next Show watching a special morning bulletin with me, Kanan Bali, and I'm here with yet another set of news for you guys. You must have seen the thumbnail and the title. That is the breaking news of now, and the news that has been doing round since yesterday is that Virat Kohli is also to miss the first two tests against England, which will happen in Hyderabad. The first test will be played in Hyderabad, and the second will be played at Visakhapatnam. And he will miss these two tests, and the reason is personal reasons. BCCI has said that he is set to miss the first two tests, citing personal reasons. Obviously, we don't know the exact reason now since it comes under the umbrella of personal reasons, but we just hope that everything's well with Virat Kohli and we see him back soon on the field. He also missed the first T20 against Afghanistan in Mohali due to personal reasons, and now he's set to miss two big test matches against England. It's a five-match test series. He has said he has talked to BCCI and said that he'll miss the first two tests. BCCI in the press release has said that Virat has spoken to Captain Rohit Sharma, the team management, and the selectors, and has emphasized that while representing the country has always been his top priority, certain personal situations demand his presence and undivided attention. And they also said that BCCI respects his decision, and the board and the team management has extended its support to the star batter and is confident in the abilities of the remaining squad members to step up and deliver commendable performances in the Test series. Um, Virat Kohli and obviously his replacement has to be named soon, and BCCI more or less they will announce his replacement today itself. But we'll have to wait and see अगर आज वो होता है कि नहीं. And there are two names which are doing rounds from the domestic circuit, and that is Rajat Patidar and Sarfaraz Khan. ये जो दो नाम है ये काफी चर्चा में है कि one of them could replace विराट कोहली इन द स्क्वाड फॉर द फर्स्ट टू टेस्ट. बाकी तीन टेस्ट का स्क्वाड अभी अनाउंस नहीं हुआ है, सिर्फ पहले दो टेस्ट का हुआ है, और क्योंकि उसमें अब विराट कोहली नहीं है तो एक रिप्लेसमेंट अनाउंस करना है. एंड दीज टू आर द फ्रंट रनर्स. रजत पाटीदार ने अभी इंडिया ए के लिए इंग्लैंड मैच के खिलाफ ही स्कोर्ड अ सेंचुरी रिसेंटली, एंड ही इज इन गुड फॉर्म. एंड सरफराज खान वी ऑल नो द काइंड ऑफ फॉर्म ही हैज बीन इन द डोमेस्टिक सर्किट. तो ये देखना है कि कौन रिप्लेस करेगा इन विराट कोहली को इन दोनों में से. But it's a big loss for the Indian team for the first two days. It's a big series. India at home is always a front runner to win the series because they have not lost a series in the last 16 plus series on the Indian soil. So they are already on the driving seat in terms of the stats. But then again, you always miss a player of Virat's quality, and that is what India will miss. India team and the England team both are in Hyderabad right now practicing for the game. We have with us Vineet Ramakrishnan, my colleague from Cricket Next, who is in Hyderabad covering this game and who will bring you live updates. Hyderabad से हर दिन मैच से पहले की updates अगले 2 दिन, and then when the match starts from 25th of January, he'll bring you live updates every day of the test match. So right now we have Vineet Ramakrishnan with us, and he'll tell you all about the pre-match stuff. All you need to know about the Virat Kohli missing Virat Kohli factor and who could replace him. So here's Vineet Ramakrishnan. Vineet, take over, please.
Yes, Manav, I'm here in Hyderabad for the first test of the series opener between India and England. We are 2 days removed from the start, and today, 23rd of January, you would have the practice sessions for both India and England. England would be practicing just about in 10 minutes' time, while India would be doing the afternoon session. And the biggest talking point has been Virat Kohli, his unavailability for the first two test matches. That puts the big question: who is going to replace him? Who is going to be in the 11 for him? Who is going to be the replacement for him in the squad as well? The names that are coming up are Rajat Patidar or Sarfaraz Khan. Both Patidar and Sarfaraz have had done recently really well for the India A against England Lions. Patidar 158 and 111 run knocks. On the other hand, Sarfaraz Khan 96 runs against England But the big talking point would be who would be the one replacing in the playing 11, and it looks like Shreyas Iyer could be bumped up at number 4 in the absence of Virat Kohli. For now, that's all we know. It's all but speculations. Today, the press conference would happen right after the practice session, so we'll get a clarity on who would be Virat Kohli's replacement. But as for the match itself, well, whenever a touring team comes to India, the talk has been about the pitches and all of those things. We'll get to know about how the pitch would look like, what would be the possible combinations for both the teams, both India and England. England, of course, practiced yesterday as well. India, very small group of players practice here also. We'll be bringing you more updates regarding the practice sessions and the press conferences. This is Vineet R signing off from Hyderabad for now.
Yeah, thank you so much, Vineet. And as I said, that Vineet will be bringing you all the live updates from Hyderabad for the next few days now until the test match ends. And he's your one-stop solution for all the confusion, the questions that the fans have during a test match. And he'll try to answer all the questions and clear all the confusion in the next coming days. But yeah, that remains the question of playing 11. पहले बात चल रही है who will replace Virat in the squad, and then uh, who will replace him in the playing 11, because as of now there was a tussle between KL Rahul or KS Bharat, because on you don't want KL Rahul to keep on Indian wickets against these spinners, because he's not had that much experience. So as a keeper you wanted KS Bharat, but then there would not have been a place for KL Rahul if Virat plays 4 and Shreyas Iyer plays at 5. But now that Virat is not there, there's a chance that KL Rahul can play as a pure batter. Shreyas Iyer can be moved up to the number 4 position, and KL Rahul can bat at number 5 with KS Bharat coming at number 6, or Dhruv Jurel coming at number 6. You never know who plays amongst the two keepers. KL Rahul, although he has been credited as the wicket keeper in the squad that was announced. So yeah, it gives KL Rahul a perfect opportunity to play as a pure batter in the 11. What do you guys think? Who should replace Virat Kohli in the squad and in the playing 11? Please write to us in the comment section down below. जो भी आपको लगता है कि विराट कोहली को रिप्लेस करना चाहिए प्लेयर for this series. But yeah, it's a big series. 25th January से Hyderabad test शुरू, and the second test will be played in Visakhapatnam, which begins on 2nd of Feb. So these are the two tests जिसके लिए squad announce हो गए हैं. विराट कोहली का नाम squad में था, but now he has opted out for the first two tests because of personal reasons. So yeah, as I said earlier, we hope everything's well with Virat Kohli, and we hope to see him soon on the field, because Virat Kohli in red ball cricket is a sight to see for all the fans. कल से social media पे यही चल रहा है कि they will miss Virat Kohli obviously, because he is in great touch. The way he batted in South Africa, he was in really good touch. He had a proper concentration. Even yesterday we talked about how Sunil Gavaskar has said that Virat ball will be the solution to Bass ball, but unfortunately there won't be a Virat ball in the first two tests. Virat won't be playing the first two tests, so that will be a major miss for the Indian team. But yeah, hopefully Indian team will get to play good cricket without Virat and win the first two tests, and then Virat comes back in the third, fourth, and fifth test and plays quality cricket and adds his contribution to the team as well. We'll move on to the other piece of news, and this is about the BCCI awards that are going to be held today itself. And in those BCCI awards, Ravi Shastri is to be honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Ravi Shastri, we all know, 83 World Cup winner, and the recent generation knows him as the Indian head coach, the former Indian head coach, जिसने दो बार इंडियन जिन्होंने दो बार इंडिया की head as a head पहले director of cricket, and then he became the head coach when Virat Kohli was the captain. Or he is going to be awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award in the BCCI Awards today. And BCCI Awards will be held for the first time since 2019, or both India and England teams are expected to be in attendance ahead of the first test. 25 को पहला टेस्ट है थर्सडे को, आज अवार्ड्स होंगे, एंड बोथ इंडिया, क्योंकि इंग्लैंड टीम इज आल्सो इन इंडिया, both these teams are expected to be in attendance for these awards. Ravi Shastri, who is 61 years of age right now, has represented India in 80 test and 150 ODIs, and we all know after this, after his retirement, he made his name in the broadcasting world. He has been a globe trotter as of now. He's just switching from one league to another, one series to another. He has been commentating in every series. He was in the Australia versus Pakistan Test series, then he went to India versus South Africa Test series, then SA20 Then now India versus England, he'll be there. IPL, he'll be there. So he has made quite a name in the broadcasting world right now. Yeah, he's also done the coaching hat twice, as I said earlier. First, he was the team director from 2014 to 2016, and then he returned as the head coach. Until T20 World Cup 2021 when Virat Kohli was the captain. Although even though they didn't win any ICC trophy under him, but they did win two back-to-back Test series in Australia, which is a major achievement and accomplishment in his name, in his CV. Because prior to that, India had never won a Test series in Australia, and now he became the first head coach to win a Test series in Australia, and then he. Added one more series to his name after the very next PJT in Australia. We all remember the Gaba series, whose anniversary was there 4 days ago. The Gaba match, the iconic Gaba match, and we did make WTC final under him, but we lost New Zealand in that WTC final, and in the 2019 World Cup final under him, India did reach the semi-finals. So yeah, he has had a lot of contributions to Indian cricket from his playing days, the '83 World Cup, then the broadcasting world. He has made a lot of name for himself in the broadcasting world, and then, as I said, he donned the coaching hat twice for the Indian cricket team. And when he left the Indian cricket team in the 20 after the 2021 T20 World Cup, he was really happy with the team. He said that the quality of cricket this team has played over the last 5 years across all formats, the performances are there for everyone to see. When you perform in that fashion, when you go across the globe, across all formats and beat teams, then you know you are part of one great cricket team. Uh, I'm not saying a great cricket team, India. I'm saying one of the great cricket teams in the history of the game. Because if you look at those kind of performances, they don't happen often. So it's not just saying that the team that played under him was one of the greatest cricket teams in India. He's saying it was one of the greatest cricket teams in the history of the game itself. So yeah, he had a lot of good stuff to say about his Indian team that played under him. But yeah, he'll be honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award in the BCCI awards that will be held today. And both, as I said, India and England team, both the teams will be in attendance for the awards. The next award which has been announced is that Shubman Gill will get the Cricketer of the Year award for 2023. Um, Shubman Gill, we all know he had quite a memorable 12 months in the last year, and he became the fastest to cross the 2000 run mark in ODI, and he also scored 500s in ODI cricket in the last year itself, and it includes one double hundred. We all remember January se lekar December tak, the kind of form that Shubman Gill had, the way he was scoring, even in the IPL, the way he was scoring runs. Although towards the fag end of the year, his form dipped a bit, or Rajkalam, we are talking about his form and the way that uh, he has been performing recently. It's not that up to the mark, but if you remember the initial months of 2023, he was in the form of his life. That double century, that quick wire centuries, those innings in the IPL, those centuries in the IPL. So all because of that, he is getting the Cricketer of the Year award for 2023, and to have that award with playing with the likes of Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, and then to beat them and get that award in the BCCI award, it's a great achievement for the youngster, and will only boost his confidence. And I think we have a comment here. Rahul Anand is saying, "Hello, Kanav. Trust you doing good. Yes, Ravi Shastri indeed made a name in broadcasting as coach. He was good too, but would have liked it if we had won the 2019 World Cup." Absolutely, Rahul. Absolutely. And ICC trophy and or a test mace for the World Test Championship final would have really added to his CV, as I said, and it would have been a great achievement. But unfortunately, yes, there's no ICC trophy under his name. There's no ICC Test mace under his name. But there are certain bilateral things that he has achieved as a coach that no one else has, to go to Australia and win a Test series, and then to back it up with another Test series win in the very next tour. Especially the way that Test series went, 36 all out, then the Melbourne comeback, then the Sydney escape, then the Gaba heist, as we call it. Um, and we discussed on 19th January, we did a live where we talked about the memories and the tour that India had, the BJT Test series, and in that we talked in detail about Ravi Shastri's contribution and how he played a key role, and how if there would have been another coach, maybe that win would not have been possible. Because Ravi Shastri is probably the only or one of the few guys in India who can lift a team up like he did after 36 all out. To have India 36 all out, your captain, your best batter, your front runner, the face of your team, Virat Kohli, go back home for the birth of his child, and then to continue from there, you needed a coach, a motivator who can lift the team up with his words, with his confidence. And Ravi Shastri did exactly that, and that's his major contribution, the way he handled the team. Yes, I fully agree that it would have been great if we had a 2019 World Cup, or say a 2021 Test match under his name, but unfortunately that didn't happen. But the way Ravi Shastri really led his team as a head coach was commendable. And also, not just that, lifetime achievement award Rahul is also for what he did as a player. 150 of ODIs and a lot of Test matches for India, scoring those many runs, taking wickets. In the '83 World Cup, he's a World Cup winner, and that's a tag you don't earn easily. Ask Sachin Tendulkar. He played 6 World Cups to get that tag, and fortunately, he got one in his last World Cup. So yeah, a thoroughly deserved lifetime achievement award. And yes, Rahul, but I do agree that it would have been the icing on the cake, as we say, a cherry on the top. World Cup or a Test match under him, but yeah, it is what it is. This is a thoroughly deserved lifetime achievement award for the veteran, and yeah, thoroughly deserved cricketer of the year award for Shubman Gill. If you have anything to say about Shubman Gill, about if you think any other player should have been the cricketer of the year in the Indian team BCCI awards, then please do let us know in the comment section down below. Until then, please take care of yourself. Have an amazing day today. Please subscribe to the Cricket Next YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon. Follow us across all our social media platforms, be it Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Threads. We are more than happy to take all your questions, all your opinions, all your suggestions on players, series, teams, tournaments, anything or and everything related to cricket in the world. Cricket Next is your platform to voice your opinion, to ask your questions. Until then, as I said, India plays their first test against England from 25th of January, that is Thursday, in Hyderabad. Vineet Ramakrishnan, who joined us earlier in the live itself, is in Hyderabad. He'll give you all the updates for the next few days until the match ends in Hyderabad. Bring you fresh updates from Hyderabad, whatever you need to know, whatever you want to know. And as I said, until then, please take care of yourself and enjoy whatever cricket's coming our way. Thank you and have a nice day.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।